Andrey Smaev, the Russian beast who looked like he was built, not born. Imagine walking into gym and seeing guy whose arms look bigger than some people's legs. Then you notice his legs, his shoulders, and finally you realize something strange. This doesn't look like a normal human body. This is Andrey Smaev, the Russian bodybuilding phenomenon who became famous on internet for one simple reason. He looked monster, massive, but the most interesting part of Andrey's story isn't just his size, it's how he built it and why his physique looks so different from the average bodybuilder. Andrey Smaev came from Russia and started attracting attention through training videos and photos that quickly spread across social media. His combinations of enormous arms, thick shoulders, a huge chest, and unusually dense muscle made people stop scrolling. Some viewers know the Andrey Smaev is a giant, but there is lesson hiding all that madness. The secret isn't just heavy weight. When people see Smaev training, the first thing they notice is the weight, heavy presses, heavy curls, heavy pulling movements. But muscle growth isn't simply about lifting the heaviest object possible. Your muscle respond to mechanical tension, training, volume, recovery, and progressive overload. In simple words, you need to give the muscle a reason to adopt and then give your body enough time and nutrition to actually build that adaptation. That where bodybuilding gets misunderstood. A person can lift enormous weight and still fail to grow efficiently if their technique, recovery to programming is poor. And that's why watching someone like Smith can be misleading. You see the monster on the outside. You see the monster next level mass and next level machine. Smith became especially famous for his genetics arts, and this is where social media went crazy. His biceps and triceps don't simply look big, they look thick and every angle. But here's something many beginners don't understand. The upper arm isn't just the biceps. The triceps make up a large portions of upper arm, which is why serious bodybuilders dedicate enormous attention to pressing the extension movements. If someone wants bigger arms and less, doing curls isn't the complete answer. The balanced arm program had to develop both sides of the upper arm while also building the shoulder, forearms, and overall frame. And Smith physics exactly why proportions matter. A huge arm attached to a small shoulder can look strange. Now you got the beast effect. But then comes the questions everyone asks: how does someone get that big. This is where we need to separate bodybuilding reality from internet fantasy. There is no magic exercise that turns an ordinary person into Andrey Smaev. Genetics matter, bone structure matters, muscle matters, years of training matter, diet matters, recovery matters. And professional bodybuilding also involve health risk and practices that should be copied simply because they appear to produce extreme physiques. That's an important lesson for younger lifters. Don't compare your beginning to somebody else's extreme result. Your body isn't supposed to look exactly like another person. The Russian beast mentality. What makes Smith's training isn't only his appearance, it's the different monster. One moment you are watching an ordinary looking gym environment in Russia, then Andre walks into the frame. Suddenly everyone else look like they are training in different weight class. That what's made his video so popular. You don't need understand bodybuilding to appreciate the visual shock. One brutal chest and massive chest, one arm workout doesn't create genetics arcs. One week of eating more food doesn't create a bodybuilder. Thousands of ordinary training sessions eventually create something extraordinary. The real difference. Andrey Smaev represents the extreme side of bodybuilding. He saw the monster power like alien. He is a Russian beast. The goal of training should simply be to become the biggest person in gym. Because social media shows the pump, it shows the messy bar, it shows the ridiculous weight, but it didn't show the happens after the camera stopped recording. The final question is Andrey Smaev human? Of course, he is, but when he walks into gym with those shoulders, those arms, and those enormous frame, he certainly doesn't look like an ordinary one. He became one of the most recognizable examples of extreme Russian bodybuilding on the internet. Not because of discovered some secret exercise, not because of there is a magical Russian formula for muscle, but because of years of training, genetics, nutrition, and extreme commitment to bodybuilding created a physique that looked almost unreal. And his outdoor exercise is very popular and famous on internet.